Yeah, ready to go for this weekend. Got a good, 35 minutes on Saturday, but yeah, glad to be back home.
Coach, that Tuesday might have been a kind of rough day for you. They're just watching the team instead of being down in San Francisco. Or?
Yeah, to be honest, it is what it is. I watch the games and I root as a fan now, and yeah, obviously it's a tough pill to swallow, but I mean, things happen and you just move on.
With all the injuries on the back line, what do you see your role being potentially on Saturday?
Yeah, I think as of right now, it could be switched around a little bit, see who's back in the mix and what we kind of go with and who's sharp and who's not. But, if I find myself at right back, I wouldn't be surprised, which is, a little bittersweet. But, yeah, it's just versatility again, sliding back there. Not 100% sure, but, that's what it looks like right now.
Speaking of bittersweet, is it? I mean, obviously he's your teammate, so you're happy for him. But with Yedlin, I mean, you guys were kind of playing the same position with the national team. Was that kind of a tough situation, knowing you were potentially competing with each other?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I played that position with that team for a whole year, and then we played 2 games with the national team, and then he's there right now. So, it's a little bit baffling, but at the same time, they saw something in him that they didn't see in me. So it's a coach's decision. It's, not just one person making those decisions. It's a group, how the group comes together. Maybe there's a better fit there. I've read tidbits here and there. Maybe he comes on as a wide winger, late in games to, play the ball in behind and use his speed. Got good minutes last game, Tuesday night, and played well. So, it's it is what it is. I can't change anybody's decision, but first and foremost, I'm a fan of the team now, and I'm always going to root on my teammates no matter what the situation is.
This team here in Seattle, you've got a big game on Saturday, 1 versus 2 again with Salt Lake. What kind of things do you expect to see in that game?
Yeah, I think historically those are all close games with those guys, and it's a bit of a rivalry. So we expect a good battle. Obviously, they're missing some key guys. We're missing some key guys. So sometimes that sparks them being away from home. It might spark a little feistiness, a little bit more gritty performance. But the team's played the same way for 6 years. They never change their style of play, no matter if they're home, away, what players are on the field. It's always a 4-4-2 diamond. That's what they do. That's their MO. So, a credit to them. They find players that fit that system. And, they're consistent with their formation, the way that they play. And that's something that we'll always look out for. So I think no matter who the players are, they're always going to play the same. So, they got some tricky players, fast, athletic. We'll see what they come with. But at the end of the day, we're playing at home, we want to win.
Does the fact that they haven't lost yet motivate you guys any extra?
Yeah, I mean, streaks obviously are meant to be broken, and that's how, when you're on the other side of that streak, that's how you look at it. So, I remember, we had beaten Colorado, I think 8 in a row or something like that over 4 years, and it's bound to end sometime. So, the back of our mind is we play to 0. We get some chances, we finish them, we play a good game, and we look to get 3 points. No matter if it's a team that's won, 12 in a row, a team that hasn't lost in 15, whatever it is, the objective stays the same.